This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Should we say goodbye to Hello Kitty? The Japan Times article Time for Goodbye, Kitty? Called Hello Kitty, a product of the Japanese company Sanrio, an attribute of consumerism, Kitsch, and anti-feminism. Overall, the article is written with the purpose of not only criticizing Hello Kitty as the most widely known icon on a worldwide scale but also to shed light on the perception of Japanese culture as a whole. Hello Kitty has become an international success on the economic level, being appointed an ambassador to raise funds for promoting educational programs predominantly targeted at girls. Kitty has been widely criticized for the ambiguity of her success. On the one hand, she was a spokesperson for girls' education and signed contracts with large corporations like MasterCard on the other. Furthermore, Hello Kitty has been compared with Barbie, which perpetuates unrealistic expectations of female body features. However, in this sense, the negative effect Hello Kitty is said to have on girls is her inability to voice her opinions. Hello Kitty as a kitsch. Kitsch is defined as something of tawdry design, appearance, or content created to appeal to popular or undiscriminating taste. It usually implies criticism that is grounded in the characteristic of the social class. According to Brougere, cited in Yano, the dynamic power of the social class influence the aesthetic choices. Thus, the choices of the working classes lie in the shadow of the aesthetic choices made by the upper classes. This means that the concept of kitsch is an important part of such a shadow. The characteristics of Hello Kitty as kitsch are twofold. Some view it as kitsch, while others embrace it as the most recognizable attribute of the Japanese kawaii culture. The kitsch characteristic of Hello Kitty is also based on the behavior of adult consumers who buy the products. Adults act below their age-appropriate behavior, buying relics that are usually considered children's attributes. In this scenario, Hello Kitty is linked to the notion of kitsch because it connects adult men and women who are attached to the cute image of constant consumerism. Cuteness is an attribute of modern Japanese culture that receives the most critique from radical feminists like Denise Uehara, pink and cute, that should only be for babies. However, it is important to note that the opinion laid out in the Japan Times article is the opinion shared by the minority of the Japanese population that meets consumerism and the kawaii culture with relatively low levels of criticism. The Japanese government, in its part, understands the popularity of the Hello Kitty product and shows support for Kitty as an ambassador for various cultural campaigns. The image of Hello Kitty does, indeed, perpetuate global consumerism, flooding stores and shopping malls with various products, even in the United States. Apart from this, Hello Kitty is often called the reenactment of kitsch and emotionalism. Is Hello Kitty anti-feminist? According to Stange, Oyster, and Sloan, throughout the years of its existence, Hello Kitty has been accused of being a symbol of consumerism, lending the image to various products ranging from purses to toasters. A prevalent opinion is that Hello Kitty rarely worries about protecting the rights of girls and women. On the contrary, she promotes the stereotype of an Asian female who is helpless and passive. Furthermore, celebrities who support Kitty's image often get criticized for being racist and anti-feminist. For instance, Canadian singer and songwriter Avril Lavigne received criticism for her Hello Kitty song and the music video that accompanied it. In her video, Lavigne was said to be parading around with 4 identical, creepily expressionless Asian women behind her. In my opinion, this type of criticism is pointless as it looks for anti-feministic and racist themes where there are none. Since Hello Kitty is a commercialized object targeted at encouraging and spreading consumerist behavior, there is nothing wrong with using it in a song or a music video. Portraying Asian women as identical and expressionless was merely done for artistic purposes. While I can agree with the accusation of consumerism perpetuation, I see no ground in Hello Kitty's image being an embodiment of female submissiveness. Despite the fact that Kitty has no actual mouth she can speak with, I think she is empowering for young girls because she can take a lot of appearances and roles, thus encouraging girls to become whoever they want to become. In addition, some girls who are shy and silent at school can relate to Kitty because she does not have to speak. The fact that Kitty is silent is a reflection of Japanese culture in general, where women are just raised to be silent and modest, a feature that has been passed on from generation to generation for centuries. Stating that Hello Kitty is an embodiment of female submissiveness is equal to criticizing the Japanese culture and traditions that influenced the development of many other cultures in the course of global history. My opinion coincides with Christine Yano's in the sense that Hello Kitty is not only an object of commercialism but also a phenomenon that has a major influence on the development of popular culture. A great example of Hello Kitty having a positive impact on women's empowerment is the 1990s Riot Girl movement, which stated that being girly is not a diminishing thing in the slightest. Since feminists believe that women should have the right to self-expression, criticizing Hello Kitty is the same as criticizing the freedom of girls and women to like whatever they like and choose role models they want to choose. As long as Hello Kitty does not force girls to be cute because society requires them to, the accusation of Kitty being an anti-feminist role model holds no ground. Conclusion. As mentioned above, Hello Kitty is a phenomenon that has achieved massive commercial success worldwide. Christine Yano characterized Kitty as an object of kitsch that perpetuated the idea of consumerism, an opinion supported by the Japan Times article Time for Goodbye Kitty. That represents the Japanese culture as the kingdom of kitsch. However, the primary critique of Hello Kitty is that it embodies the idea of anti-feminism, representing Asian women as silent and powerless. This critique does not take Japanese culture and its ancient traditions into account. Did you like this Hello Kitty as a kitsch and anti-feminist phenomenon sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs.